In the bustling city of Evergreen Heights, skyscrapers touched the clouds, and the streets were always alive with the sound of traffic and laughter. In one cozy apartment near the edge of the city lived a cheerful 13-year-old boy named Ethan and his family. Ethan was a lively, curious kid who loved two things more than anything else: playing basketball and exploring new gadgets. Every afternoon, after school, Ethan would rush to the neighborhood basketball court with his friends, dribbling the ball with excitement until the sun dipped below the skyline. But one Friday afternoon, something seemed off. When Ethan got home, he quietly dropped his backpack and sat by the window, his eyes staring blankly at the buildings outside. His mother noticed and asked gently, "Ethan, are you all right?" He hesitated for a moment before replying softly, "Mom, I studied really hard for my science test, but I still got a low score. And my best friend, Noah, he got full marks again. I don't know what I'm doing wrong." His voice carried disappointment. Later that evening, Ethan's father returned from work and found his son still looking gloomy. Sitting beside him, he said with a calm smile, "Ethan, sometimes failure is just a message, not an end. I'll teach you something important, but you'll have to learn it through a small challenge." Ethan's eyes brightened with curiosity. "A challenge? What kind?" His father grinned. "Tomorrow, invite Noah to play basketball with you." "That's the first step," Ethan nodded, not entirely sure what this had to do with science, but he agreed. The next day, under the soft glow of the morning sun, Ethan called Noah to join him on the basketball court. Noah hesitated at first, but agreed with a laugh. "Sure, but you know I'm terrible at basketball." Soon, the game began. Ethan moved swiftly, scoring points with ease. Noah, on the other hand, kept missing his shots, fumbling with the ball, and laughing at his own mistakes. But both boys enjoyed themselves, and their laughter echoed through the court. Later that evening, Ethan returned home and told his father about the game. "I played basketball with Noah, and it was fun." "But he wasn't very good at it," he chuckled. His father nodded and said, "And yet, he didn't stop trying, did he?" Ethan thought for a moment. "No, he didn't." His father continued, "You see, son, Noah may not be great at basketball, but he shines in science. Just like you might struggle in one thing, but you excel in another. Everyone has their own strengths." Ethan felt a sense of understanding grow inside him. He smiled and said, "So, I shouldn't compare myself to Noah?" His father replied, "Exactly. You should focus on being the best version of yourself." The next morning, as Ethan walked to school, his father's words kept echoing in his mind. During science class, he looked at Noah, who was carefully taking notes and asking thoughtful questions. Ethan realized that while he practiced basketball daily, Noah practiced learning daily, and that made all the difference. After school, Ethan stayed behind to ask his teacher a few questions about the lesson he didn't understand. She smiled, impressed by his curiosity. That evening, he shared what he learned with his dad, who said proudly, "That's your second lesson. Effort creates growth." Success isn't about being naturally good at something. It's about showing up, again and again. Weeks passed, and Ethan began improving in science. His grades started rising slowly but surely. Then, one afternoon, as he was walking home, he saw a younger kid struggling to shoot a basketball on the same court. The ball kept bouncing away, and the boy looked frustrated. Ethan walked over, picked up the ball, and said with a warm smile, "Hey, I used to miss like that too. Want me to show you a trick?" He spent the next few minutes teaching the boy patiently. As the boy finally scored his first basket, Ethan realized something. True success isn't about being better than others, but about using what you've learned to help others grow too. That night, while sitting by the window, Ethan looked at the city lights glowing across Evergreen Heights and smiled to himself. He now understood the final lesson his father had been trying to teach him. Life isn't a race to be the best. It's a journey to become better every day. And from that day on, Ethan stopped comparing himself to others. Instead, he chased his own growth. One small step, one small victory, one bright light at a time. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share it with someone who might need a little motivation today. Because sometimes, one small story can change someone's entire outlook on life.